Hello, 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 everyone. I am so excited. Season three, season three. So, what's happening out there? I know you all be joining momentarily, and the long-awaited return of the Southern Gent. Right? I need some applause. What's happening? I need you all to check in with me. Tell me you're here because I'm not looking on any one particular platform. So comment as you come in. Let me know you're here. Let me know where you're watching from. Because a lot of people wanted to tune in from other countries. And I was like, oh, bitch is international. So who's watching? Let me know. And tell me how your day went. That's a nice comment. That's an easy one. So it's Cabernet Sauvignon. Y'all know it's my tradition. I'm here and I'm on time. This season, I promise that I'm going to do my best to be on time. And I want to thank all of you for tuning into Southern Gent. Welcome to season 3. If you didn't know, I'm Eddie, the host of the Southern Gent, and I'm so grateful for all of the love that has been shown during my winter break. And I'm thrilled to be bringing you the third season. For those that didn't know, season 1 was solely a podcast, season 2 was solely lives, but season 3 will be a marriage of them both. I'm gonna continue doing the lives, and you'll be getting the actual podcast for your listening pleasure. Y'all know I never mind. Never mind about the pleasure. So in this season, I'm excited to be bringing you some new guests and some familiar faces. As many of you know, we're growing in this era, despite the challenges, the trials, tragedies, and everything else that can consume us. I'm here to bring a little light to your Thursday evenings. This season of the Southern Gent will give you a little more insight into who Eddie is and what makes him tick. Now, this ain't one of those self-glow Nash shows, and you'll continue to see guests, and they have either been in a particular part of my journey or someone that inspires the hell out of me. So today's guest, y'all, today's guest is definitely one of those people that I truly admire. You see my promo, and you know I'm excited to be opening season 3 with such a phenomenal woman. My guest today, none other than the Karen Brown Live. Hey, Karen G, you look so radiant as always.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I want to thank you immensely for coming on tonight. How are you doing?
I am wonderful and I am in awe of having this opportunity on tonight. So thank you, Eddie.
No, thank you. Okay. So, Karen, you're not only a songstress, you're also a beacon of light. From when I first met you about some years ago, I've
Yeah.
been blessed by your gifts. Although I don't sing, I am a huge fan of music. And that's when I first met you, but it was your soul that made me like fall in love and those awesome hugs.
Oh, thank you.
But before we get into the deep stuff, I want to talk about your song with you. It's your solo debut, right?
Yes, my very first single. Of course, I recorded for so many others, but this is my time to shine.
This
Yes.
my time. I love that song. My time. But with you is so awesome. Can you tell us where can people hear the song?
You can preview it. You can also purchase it, download it, and stream it on most digital outlets like iTunes, Apple Music, Pandora, Tidal, Amazon Music, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Please go get with you. So how
Yes.
has this week been for you since its release? Excitement, nervousness, what are you feeling?
Just all of that. I've been like a ball of emotion, really. I mean, the love that's being received because of the song it's just been phenomenal. I couldn't
Oh,
ask for anything more. When I tell you God has truly blown my mind, He has truly blown my mind this week. Yes, He
and
has.
won't you do it? Okay. I'm so happy to see in this season of the love because you always express that. The hashtags, way you carry yourself, the things you say to people, it comes out of love. So, what a perfect song. Then the song.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Now you've been blessing us with your voice for quite some time. Like, when did you realize that you could sing?
Oh my goodness. When I was very, very young, my mom said I came out screaming. And then we would like be in the car riding. I'm talking about like at 2 and 3, and the songs are coming on the radio, and I'm humming and singing. She was like, "If you don't be quiet, I'm gonna turn the radio off." She turns the radio off, but I keep singing.
And keep on going. So, do you have like any favorite artists?
Of course I do. Of course, Patti LaBelle, Aretha Franklin, Gladys Knight, Stacey Lattisaw, Denise Williams, and all of those. I'll say legends because that's what they are. They're legends.
Legends. Yes, you're gonna name the many of my favorites because those are the people who you could really feel. I like
Yes,
feeling a song.
yes,
Now let's talk a little bit more about the song. It's called "With You" and it dropped here on Valentine's Day.
yes,
Where
it did.
did the inspiration come for the record? Because you all made me want to fall in love, honey.
Look, and that's what it's supposed to be about. That's what it's supposed to be about. My inspiration came from actually, I wrote the song 20 years ago.
Oh,
Yes, I wrote it 20 years ago. And I'm going to say I wrote it in future tense because things had to happen to me for it to come out the way that it did.
mhm.
I had to go through life and experience some things, hurt, pain, abuse, but I finally found that one. Do you know who that one is for me? It was God. He came and changed my life.
Okay.
He
That
changed my life. Yes.
that's so funny because people all the time will sing a love song and it's
Mhm.
secular, but it could be to like God, and it's really
Yes.
people don't understand that. People don't
Yes.
understand.
And then
So
when
what
you
is
really
it that
listen
you
to it,
want people to feel?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What is it that you want people to feel when they hear "With You"?
I want them to feel what they feel because however the lyrics speak to them, that's how I want it to resonate in their spirits.
Good.
That's it.
Ooh, that is really good because when I think about like I can sing a sad song and be the
Mhm.
happiest in the room, but the
Right.
feeling is like I can emote that because I'm a very emotional person.
Right.
Yeah. What's your sign? I don't
I'm a Gemini.
think I have some type of magnet to Gemini.
Wow.
My dad and my sister are both Geminis, and so it was like 6 of us in the house.
Hmm.
But I will say, you just reciprocate what you get because
That's right.
we're like mirrors, right?
Right.
So you
Exactly.
reciprocate what you give it.
There are definitely at least two of us. At least two. Could be 10, but it's at least two.
Hey, multifaceted is what I call it.
That's it.
So I have a tendency to overthink and overanalyze before I perform like any new material. So, mostly a poet, but hell, I get nervous, anxious, even if it's not new. It happens to me whenever I'm on, if that makes sense. So, what goes through your mind before you hit the stage?
So many things because my audiences are consistently different. So I never know what to expect or what to anticipate from the audience. And so I just go in, first of all, with the prayer, Lord, whatever it is and whoever it is in this room that you need me to bless, bring it out of me. Just bring it out. Use me to bless whoever it is in the room. And every room could be different. Every stage is different.
Every stage. I love that because that's something I will take into like my pre-stage routine. So
Yeah.
because you, you don't always know, and sometimes like I used to like to work the room, and it's easy
Mhm.
because as a poet, like there's other people, but sometimes you take center stage, so
That's right.
you can't walk around. So
Yeah.
that is a very selfless.
Mhm.
Whoever it is that I need to bless in the room, love it. Do you miss the stage?
I do. I kind of miss it, but I haven't really missed it because I've been doing things like this. So this is really a stage as well.
Ah, yes, I love it, and I know because of the weather, you had a show like that was coming up, right?
Yeah, and I had to postpone it, but now it is March the 7th. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't mind traveling. And Jackson, you know, got some good old cornbread.
Well, you know what? It's here in Memphis.
Wait, I thought it was Jackson.
I'm here in Memphis. The
Um,
show is in Memphis.
you had a show in Jackson or something?
I did. And then I have another one coming up as well. I mean, it keeps coming and coming.
That's it. Bookings on bookings.
I
Get
like it.
ass. I see. I can't keep up. It's so many. So speaking of the stage, you've graced the stage with some heavy hitters, right? Like big names. Of course, you know you're a
Yeah.
big name. So
Oh,
some
thank you.
tell me a few of your favorite like performances that you've done.
A few. One in particular was when one of the times I sang on or shared the stage with Layla Hathaway. She's such a sweet and humble spirit. Then one of my other ones is with Mint Condition when they've come. Stokely, I've shared the stage with him a plethora of times, and every single time it's different. But the fact is, the main thing I love about it is he knows who I am. He remembers me.
Because you've been like performing for a long time. You know, I did my bootleg investigative journalist. I saw the I was gonna sing it, but I can't remember the lyrics. But I saw the Apollo performance.
Yes, yes.
Was that your first time on TV?
That was my very first time on TV. And you know what? With the Apollo, everybody, well, I ain't gonna say everybody else, but a lot of the times, or the process is that you have to audition for it, right?
Mhm.
And so Steve Harvey just so happened to be in Jackson, Mississippi, and his after party was at the spot that I was singing at. And so I was singing, and he walked in, and like, oh my God, I'm thinking to myself, Steve Harvey's in the room. But anyway, so after I finished performing, he beckoned me over to him, and he was like, "What's your name?" And I told him what my name was. He's like, "I'm sending you to the Apollo." That's how I got there.
Oh, see how the guy just aligns things up and
Every single time. Every single time.
every single time. I love it. So, do you like? Are you constantly listening to it? Because I have some friends that obsess over their song and they're like, "Oh, I need to fix this," and I'm like, "Enjoy your music."
Yeah. um, Here lately, I did put it on repeat. And so the thing is, it was like an out of body experience because at some point, I didn't even realize it was me singing. I was so in tune with the song that I didn't even, realize that it was me singing. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's me. That's me. Oh my
Can I tell you my favorite part?
God. Come on.
There are multiple parts that I love, but my
Okay.
favorite part is the "Woo,"
Oh my God.
because literally I was so full from like listening
Yes.
song, and that is literally my relief. That's when you all. That's the same to me as when you just have to talk on a track.
Oh my gosh. And see,
It's
that
like,
moment
honey,
happened. It was so genuine because it was like a weight off of me. I had literally finished my song. And so I was just like, whew, oh my gosh. I said, I did it. I did it.
that's I knew I felt it. Like
Yes,
everybody
yes.
do that, but you did
Thank
it.
you. But the key is you have to listen to the very end of the song to hear
See, you do. You gotta listen to the whole
it.
thing.
The
You
whole song.
whole time. And I swear it's been on repeat. I actually had my friends listening to it on Valentine's
All right.
Day. Come on, we can listen to this.
I love it. I love it.
Do you have like any other like favorite artists that you're like listening to?
Like right now, me.
Aaron Brown with you on every streaming service.
That's right. Go get it.
Hashtag with you. Hashtag love. Hashtag
That's right.
on live.
That's it.
So there's so much passion and soul in your voice, and you can tell that you're gifted. For me, I put all my gifts into it because I think my gifts aren't just for me. And you mentioned So talk to me about the importance of putting your whole self into your gifts.
Hmm. Putting my whole self into my music, actually into my performances, because I've been doing, other artists' songs for years. And see, I try to please my audience, but at the same time, I try to sing songs that relate to what I've been through, or maybe
Mm,
someone else has been through, because I know if it can reach me, it can reach them. And then
mhm.
delivery is everything. And what I mean by that is I am literally singing from my soul. And you could tell from what I'm told, you can tell by the way I deliver the song, because my heart, my passion, my feelings, everything come into play.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And as a witness of that on multiple stages, not just that one stage we met
Yeah.
on, multiple stages,
Yeah.
I can attest to that because you really give us the feels, and there we get our ups, get our downs, and we just like there have been times like all you can do is wave your hand.
That's it. That's it. That's it. Yes.
So I
Mm-hmm.
usually play around in the hot seat with Eddie, but since you're
Okay.
a light, I'm not gonna do that to you. Okay,
Oh, come on.
so let's play song association.
Okay,
Since
let's
you're
do
my
it.
first singer on the show,
Okay.
I'm gonna throw a word out, and I want you to give me a song that's associated with the word. Is that cool?
Okay. Uh-oh. Let's see.
Okay, we're gonna throw some words out. I'm gonna get my time. You
Uh-oh.
got
I
what?
got a timer?
I'm gonna give you 15 seconds instead of the
Okay.
10. I'm gonna give
Okay.
you 15 seconds.
All
Okay.
right.
And I'll probably forget to say it. So
All right.
whenever
Okay.
the
Let's.
spirit hits you.
All right
First
now.
word.
Uh-oh.
Ready?
Okay.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Girl, don't you know you're so beautiful? I want to give all my love to you, boy. Not just tonight, but the rest of your life. I want to be beautiful.
Yes, come through. Okay, second word. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Crazy.
Uh, I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions gotta let go in so much space. Does that make me crazy? Ooh. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly. All right.
Yes. Okay. That is one of my favorites. So that's my niece slash nephew. Next song.
Okay.
Next next word.
It's okay. Always. Girl, you are to me all that a woman should be, and I dedicate my life to you always. A love like yours is rare. It must have been sent from up above, and I know you feel this way for always.
Ooh, I'm getting close. I love
I'm
that.
good. I'm good.
Knocking it. Okay, that's 3 for 3. Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
Feel.
Feel. I feel good, baby. I feel good all over. You and I have one dream about. We finally worked it out. Mm, that I feel good. Yeah.
Ooh. I think you're gonna make my mama shout. She in the living room.
I like
Last
this.
word. Last word.
Last word? Okay, come on.
I can think of like. Come on, come on. Last word is you.
You. Mm. If I should stay, I would only be in your way. So I'll go, but I know I'll think of you every step of the way. And I will always love you. Will always love you. I will always love you. I will always love you. You. And I love you. I'll always love you.
Yeah. I'm about to fall out. Okay. You better go get a sheet.
Go get it.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so
God, you got first them all. Second off,
welcome.
you
Thank
better
you
say
so much. That was so much fun. I want to do
I
it again.
love it. I love it. You see the folks
I
love it.
see the love. Thank y'all so much for the love. I see it. I see it. Thank you.
And if y'all love that, go download with you. Okay.
That's it. That is it.
That always like gives me so much joy. Like when people can like just to have a little fun.
Yeah. I love it.
Because in these times, I know that I found it a little more difficult to find the joy between losing health issues and all the other pressures of life going on. There, I'm just on a low frequency. And I want people to know that life ain't always sunshine, rainbows,
That's right.
sunflowers,
That's
but
right.
especially mine.
Mm-hmm.
What you may not know is one of the things that help perk me back up is that I'll actually go back and watch some of your morning messages.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
So how do you stay encouraged when you're not feeling your best?
You know what? Doing exactly that. Because in a lot of those videos, even though I'm smiling, I am really, really struggling mentally. And I feel like when I do that and I sing and I share that message with somebody else, I'm actually encouraging myself. I am totally encouraging myself to know that things will be better. Things are going to turn out all right. Things are going to be well. God is truly amazing. You know, just that, just giving of myself to other people. That's what lifts me up
And
and
that's
brings me back around.
so beautiful because that is so genuine. Because when I say things like this, because I'm not a very selfish person, and I'd rather give.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the friend that's like singing happy birthday. What do I say? Because I don't always like the spotlight as much as
Right.
forget that I'm still the introvert. So
Right.
when I give to people, that makes me feel better. So
Yeah.
sometimes people have this thing of there's a pedestal that people may put you on when you have a certain platform. And you know what's funny? I saw a post from Dolly Parton today. You see,
Mm-hmm.
the Tennessee legislature wanted to put a statue of her on the Capitol,
Mm-hmm.
and she declined it because she said that there's so much that's going on to where I can't remember the exact. Basically, she was saying we need our efforts in other places, and if you feel like I deserve it later, let's do it. But right now, there's so much other stuff going on. So for me, that is, I've always loved Dolly for one, but
Yes.
it really gave me a better feeling of sometimes I have to put myself aside because myself will overanalyze, overthink,
Yes.
and put myself in a bind. But when I'm thinking about other people, I'm very self-lit. So how do I translate that into being my own thinking and telling myself, you're going to be all right, things will be fine.
Yes.
Another thing that I do to recenter
Okay.
are my guilty pleasures.
Okay. All
One of
right.
them tends to be, when I need to recenter, I watch the first 48.
Mm-hmm.
I watch Law and Order and even some jail shows on Netflix. Help me, Lord. But what are some of your
Binge watching TV for sure. But one that like nobody knows about it, I'm sharing it publicly right now, is making Rice Krispie treats and eating them straight out of the pot. I ain't got time to make no squares and cut them up. I ain't got time for them to cool off. I'm eating it straight out of the pot. You hear me?
Okay, because it's warm. It ain't warm. It's hot. I love it. 'Cause I'm not all about presentation. If it's good, it's good.
See?
I love it.
Yes.
So many of y'all know that I'm all about advocacy and activism among like social justice issues and been everywhere, like some of all the places. But one thing that I saw you lend your voice to was a large cause. I think it was the um, breast cancer at the holiday.
Yes.
So you tend to lend your voices to causes and matters of such. So what causes are you most passionate about these days?
Breast cancer awareness right now because here recently I lost a great friend to breast cancer. Another thing that I'm passionate about is speaking on and being involved with domestic violence events because I've been there myself. And
Mhm.
then other causes, children. I love children. I love special needs children.
Okay.
They tend to grab my heart more than anything, because people neglect them or put them to the
Mhm.
side or put them behind. All they want is love, and I am
Mhm.
so willing to give it and take that time and be patient with them. However long it takes them to do a thing, I'm right there with them. I have a
Mhm.
passion for special needs children.
Yeah, that's when I was at a previous job. We
Hmm.
had a program for special needs teenagers and youth and young adults, basically.
Hmm.
So I signed up to be one of the I forgot what but basically like a big brother.
Hmm.
Say like, let me look at your resume, or let's talk about these other things. What are some of your passions? And that was so monumental for me because that's when I realized there was a passion for that because I know what it feels to be generalized. And so
Hmm.
every special person that I have ever met, come in contact with as an individual, and because of the condition, it does not mean that they are not an individual and have their own needs. So that really taught me so much. So
Yes.
that is a really, really
Yes.
a big passion of mine. So I love it.
It definitely connects with me too, because let me share something else. Some people know and some people don't know. I was born with birth defects. And I was told that I would never walk because I was born with a club foot, I was born with webbed toes, and all. They told my parents that I would never walk. But you see what God has done through me, and He constantly uses me. Now, my self-esteem used to be really, really low, and I would hide myself and cover myself. But God constantly pushed me and is constantly pushing me forward in the presence of great men. You know, he said you were not made to be hidden, you were made to be shown. Reveal yourself because you're going to help and you're going to bless somebody else through your testimony and the things that I created you to do and put you through in order to be in that space. Woo! Okay, yeah, that's it. Let me stop. Just saying.
Well, type in your cash app because I need to tithe you for that one, okay?
I'm just saying what I'm saying. I never would have thunk that I would be where I am right now. God keeps constantly shining His light on me. He shines it on me, and that light comes out of me and to shine on other people. Yes.
it extends, and that's when it comes into that overflow that people talk about, like your cup overflowing. And
Yes.
we can actually like people actually believe that. So I have another question.
Okay.
So self-esteem,
Oof.
one of the things that I didn't know was real, and because my self-esteem is basically non-existent for many years, only from childhood or self-esteem, teenage years when it's supposed to happen, but it extended into adult years, and not even just 19, 20, 21. Like, I'm 33 now. There are still some things that I'm working on, but I've finally come to that place of wholeness and
Yes.
being aware. So what do you have that may be struggling with their self-esteem? Or no, because everybody's story is different. Tell me, what was it that helped you through? Was there anything that you did, or what happened?
It was a mindset change. And let me tell you when it happened to me. January of 2020.
Okay.
Now, I've lived that long, and it took me to that point to fully embrace who I am, to fully embrace how God created me, to fully embrace just the love that's being shown to me, the love that was constantly being given to me, or even like with the self-esteem stuff that stemmed from, like I said, from day one when I was born, but even growing up and like relationally being in relationships, that's when the domestic abuse started, because I had this one tell me, ain't nobody gonna love you like I do, because ain't nobody gonna accept you for the way you are. You handicapped, ain't nobody gonna love you like that. And I fell for that because
Mm.
my self-esteem was so low. But over time, years passed, more relationships, more life happenings. And I was like, look, Karen Brown, you are beautiful. You are amazing. You are loved just the way you are. And it took me however many years up till now, to 2020, to fully embrace myself. And honestly, if you go back and look at some of my posts, I actually wore some tights. And I was like, oh my God, that was like my coming out. That was like my coming out because my legs are two different sizes. And I always felt like, okay, I got to keep myself hidden. Got to wear long skirts. Got to wear big pants. I got to wear big clothes because I was so uncomfortable with myself. Not
Mhm.
anymore.
Not anymore. Not anymore. And
Yeah.
I actually did the Headliners, one of the organizations that I have co-founded, like 2015. We're doing whole university. And
Mm-hmm.
my session, which is it's like 4 sessions, I think, and it's all about different aspects of your life. And my session was body positivity, and that's one place that I've actually come to terms with, because
Yeah.
for a long time I was very ashamed of like the way that I was and like the things that I had that were kind of like what people deem as undesirable. And for me, I was like, okay, who are you?
Mm-hmm.
Up that I had let it was very similar to your. I ain't even gonna lie. There was a very violent relationship that I was in, and it was the same thing. Ain't nobody gonna love you, you fat, you film, and all of that. And well, I love these things about myself because they make me who I am. And probably like 10 years after that, that's when I finally came to terms with all of my lushness. And it was like, it's not because I want to be desired,
Yeah.
it's not because I want somebody to love me, it's because I wanted to love myself.
That's
And
it.
exactly why I did it.
That's it. That is it. That's it. It's
So,
a mindset. Change your mindset. Change your mindset. Yes,
hashtag change your mindset.
that's it.
So, what's next for Karen Brown Live?
You know what? The shortest answer I can give for that is whatever the Lord allows.
So,
And that's that on that.
period. Tell us again about the show. So I'll be posting this show somewhere, but
Yes.
it's March.
March the 7th at Timeless Event Center, 6:30 p.m. is showtime, 5:30 the doors open, and you don't want to miss a second of it.
You never want to miss it. It's from start to beginning. You just
That's it.
go from start to beginning. Yeah, some people get tired on stage, and
You hear me?
but man,
Look, I look up and 2 hours have passed and I'm still going. I'm like, wait a minute, what time is it? We don't care what time it is. Keep going. No, I gotta go.
okay, I gotta go. So, how can the people find you, book you, engage with you online?
Yes. So Facebook is Karen Brown Live. Instagram is Karen Brown Live. To contact and book me, it's Karen Brown Live at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna tell you who it was. I saw a video that you had
Uh-oh.
done for Valentine's Day for
Yeah.
some.
Uh-huh. Oh,
I
okay.
love
Yes.
it.
Yes. Surprise.
And it was like a surprise because I was like, "She gonna be on my show!" And don't forget, people, you can find With You on anywhere you get your music. You can
Yes.
find With You, Apple,
Uh-huh.
Android people. You got
Yes.
a Corolla, whatever you got. You can
Uh-huh.
find With You
You can
online.
find it. You can find it. And let me say this. Do me a favor. When you download it on every platform you have. Okay? Because it matters. And then once you do it, tell your friends to do the exact same thing. As many platforms as you have, put it there. Add it to your playlist. Spread the word. Show some love.
Some love. Add it to the story. We're gonna start a Cam Brown challenge. I'm gonna start
See?
in my story. Everybody, I'm a hashtag Cam Brown challenge. I'm gonna start it. Okay.
Okay.
So, what final words do you have for the viewers tonight, Kim?
I just want to encourage everybody that no matter the situation in your life, no matter what you're going through, no matter what you're dealing with, put God first. And I promise you, I am a living witness. He will lead you, He will guide you, He will protect you, He will cover you, He will shield you. Even when you can't pray for yourself, ask somebody else to pray for you because there are people out there with the power of prayer to heal things, to change things, to make things different. So don't just totally depend on yourself. Reach out and let somebody know what you're going through. And I promise you, all will be well. Put it in God's hands. Put it literally in His hands. And that's all you got to do.
Karen, you are such a treasure.
Thank you.
This has been an awesome season opener, and I'm literally already getting out the episode.
All right.
Crazy. I want to thank you for joining me. You know, I love you. Love, 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 love.
I love you too, Eddie. I do. Southern gent, should I say.
I love it. For like 3 minutes for an after show.
Okay.
It won't be recorded. Okay, that's our
I'll,
time. Key.
okay.
Love ya.
Love you too.
So let me say thank you again to all of you that have tuned in tonight for the Southern Gent. The love that you all have shown, I'm literally blessed here during my hiatus, during my time here. All of these things not unnoticed. You all are the reason that I keep going, and I look forward to this season. Don't forget to grab a copy of Karen's single With You everywhere you can download it, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube, Valley06. Remember, if you want to be a guest on the show, I'm still carefully and intentionally crafting the calendar for season 3. So send me a private message, a DM, or email me. I go by eddie@gmail.com. Follow me on all of my social media platforms, and tune in next week at the same time. You don't want to miss Roman Black giving some tea. So, Auntie, don't next Thursday night at 7 p.m. You'll be there. Ciao.